Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about the price elasticity of demand, and we're also going to go over some examples to make sure that you really have this down. So first, what is the price elasticity of demand? Well, it simply is the measure of how responsive quantity demanded is to a change in price. Meaning, if I have a product and I change the price by $1 or $2, how many people would still want to buy that product? That's all it is. And there's a very simple formula for it. This right here, this is the formula for price elasticity of demand, and it is very simple. You got to remember this: quantity over price. Quantity will always be over price, as you can see here. Okay, so and this N right here, it stands for new. New, and this O stands for old. So this is the new quantity and the old quantity. And if we go down here, it's the same thing. The P is obviously for price. New price, old price. New price, old price. So it reads like this, and it will always be like this. The new quantity, the new quantity minus old quantity divided by new quantity plus old quantity, divide that by new price minus old price divided by new price plus old price. And for those of you who are not very good at math, this is very simple. What you do first is you solve. Okay, you solve this first, then you solve this. Then when you have these two figures, you divide them both together. Then you move down here and you do the same. New price minus old price. Leave that there, and then new price plus old price, and then divide this by this. And it might sound a little bit confusing, but we'll clear that up with the examples. First off, elasticity is always measured as 1 over n, and this n, this weird looking n, is the symbol for elasticity. Alright, move to the next slide. To make money, if you increase price, then n has to be less than 1. If you want to decrease price, then n has to be more than 1. And this is very simple. If you increase price by, let's say, 1%, then in order for you to make money, the quantity of change obviously has to be less than 1. And the same here. If you decrease the price, then n has to be more than 1. So it's like an inverse relationship. Price increases, n has to be less than 1. Price decreases, n has to be more than 1. Now an example. Let's assume that last month you sold 3,000 coins at $1.50. So this right here is old quantity, old price. Now this month, which is new, this month we decreased the price by $1 and we're able to sell 5,000 coins. It's a general rule. If you decrease price, you sell more. After all, if you think about it, when things become cheaper, people want to buy more of it because it's cheaper. So in this example, we decrease price, so price decreases. So in order for this to be profitable, n has to be more than 1. And this 1 signifies a 1% change. Now to make this easier, copy this formula and put it on paper. Now, it will really help if you copy this down and put it on paper. Okay, now let's work through it. Using this formula that we showed, remember, the top is quantity, the bottom is price. New quantity, 5,000, obviously from this example. And the old quantity, 3,000. Very simple. 5,000, 3,000. And I hope that you catch the pattern now. The first, when you have the little brackets, the first numbers that go in will be the new, like new quantity, new quantity, new price, new price. First bracket, you subtract. Second bracket, you add, and you do the same thing for price. Okay, so this will be 5,000 minus 3,000. What you do here is, obviously, this will be 2,000 divided by 5,000 plus 3,000. So you solve what's in here, which will be 8,000. So you have 2,000 divided by 8,000. Okay. Now, that would be 0.25. So what you do is, where it says equal, you put 0.25. Now at the bottom, 1 minus 1.5 will be negative 1.5 divided by 1 plus 150, which will be 2.5. Okay, so we have a negative 150 divided by 2.5, which will be 0.2. And even though the 1 minus 1.5 is negative, we don't use a negative sign, so just put 1.5. 1.5 divided by 2.5 equals 0.2. Okay, so put the 0.2 below the 0.25. So this is basically division. Will be 0.25 divided by 0.20, which would equal 1.25 to make money. Because again, going back to this example, if price decreases, n has to be more than 1 to make money. Obviously, price decrease, because this month you decrease price to to $1. It was $1.50, now it's $1. And to show that this worked and you made money, you simply multiply. You were selling before 3,000. You were selling before 3,000 coins, and you were selling it at $1.50, which earned you $4,500. Now you decrease the price to $1, but you were able to sell 5,000. So now you're earning $5,000. So more money. Okay. Another example. Let's assume that last month you sold 3,000 coins at $1.50, which is, yes, same as over here. Except that this month, instead of decreasing the price, you increased the price to $2 and were able to sell 2,000 coins. What is your price elasticity of demand? Try to do this without looking at the answer below. Now, since you increase the price, n has to be less than 1 in order for you to make money. So if n is more than 1, you're losing money. Okay, so let's work this out. As I said before, I'm trying to drill this into you so you really know this. Quantity over price. This is the this right here is the new one. This right here is old. So since this is new, and this is quantity, obviously, it's going to be 2,000, 2,000. And then below where it's price is going to be $2 and $2. And like I said, the old goes second bracket. 3,000, 3,000, $1.50, $1.50. So this will be negative 1,000 divided by 5,000. Which would be 0.2 divided by, no, you put 0.2, put it here. Now, 2 minus 1.5 is 0.5 divided by 2 plus 150, which is 3.5. And that would be 0.1428, which will be 0.20 divided by 0.1428, which will be around 1.40. So remember, increased price n has to be less than 1, which is not, because it's 1.40, so you lose money. Easy way to figure this out is obviously do the multiplication. 3,000 times 150, $4,500. Now this month, so 2,000 times 2, you made $4,000. So you lost money. You know what? Let me do this to even make things more clear for you. Here it is. Okay. This will be 0.20. This will be 0.1428. So, like I said, do not be afraid of the formula. If you're not good with math, it's very easy. Solve this first, 1,000. Then solve this, 5,000. 1,000 divided by 5,000 will be 0.20. Then go down here. 2 minus 1.5 will be 0.5. So 0.5 here. 2 plus 1.5 is 3.5. So 0.5 divided by 3.5 equals 0.1428. You divide these two and you get 1.40. And obviously, as we did here, you can see that you lose money. And that will be all for today. I hope that you were able to learn how to do price elasticity of demand.